get the mic, and I'll hand it over to Coach for an opening statement.
Yeah, first and foremost, thank you to the Big Ten Conference, to the Big Ten events team for putting this tremendous couple days on for us. It's really special for myself and our athletes to be here representing UCLA. It says a lot about where we're at in women's sports, and it's just very exciting to be boots on the ground here. So thank you all for that. I'd like to say thank you to UCLA, of course, to our administration, our athletic director, Martin Jarmond, and our sports supervisor, Kenny Donaldson, who help us carry out the vision of what we're doing this year at UCLA. They've been a part of this journey with me since I've been at UCLA, and I'm excited for the continued growth we have for our program. Sitting with me here, I have two of our athletes. To my furthest left, Cheridyn Leverette, who is a senior returning All-American outside hitter for us, and Zayna Meyer, who is a senior setter. I think this is representative of where our program is right now. Our program's been in a place where we've been evolving and growing over the last couple of years, and I think there's a lot of talk right now around the transfers in our program. I want to highlight the integration of these new people, along with the people like Cheridyn, who have been with us from the beginning, have been with me from the start. She was here prior to me getting to UCLA, so she is a Bruin through and through. And I think with the conversation of integrating a lot of people, it's really important to understand that this process of our program has been on a pathway for now a couple of years, and we're very excited to cash in, I think, on something really special and unique that include a crux, 8 players that have been in our program for the past 2 to 3 years. And we've added 10 new players, 5 transfers, 5 incoming freshmen, and I think that's important to note because those players coming in have bought into the vision of our program. They bought into the direction of what we're doing, and that's really exciting. So I'm thrilled. I can't wait for the start of our season for us to finally be in the gym together. The team's been working hard this summer, and we're really excited to kick off this 25 fall season.
All right, questions for the Bruins right down here in front.
John Seppius, Milwaukee Journal Sentinel. I want to ask you about Lola Schumacher, kind of getting her to UCLA and what you think she can add to this team this year.
Yeah, Lola is a tremendous player. Let's talk about her as a performer. I think we all know she can pass the ball, she can defend. She's shown that at a high level in the Big Ten. She did it at Wisconsin for her team. But I think what people don't see is kind of the spirit of what she brings to that position. As a defender, she's a tremendous piece that we've added to an already strong core of passers and defenders we have. And so Lola elevates us in that position. She's feisty, she's competitive, she sees the game really well, she moves really well. So I think she's not only going to bring a great competitive level to our gym, she's going to make our hitters better. Honestly, one of the best things about having this many pieces in a gym is your players, whether on this side or that side of the gym, have to put the ball down against the best every day. And I think she's only adding to that prowess we have. So I haven't gotten the chance to be with her in the gym yet, but I feel the impact she's having on us with just her being herself.
Cedric with the Volleyball Project. You're all in a major market. You're in California. What is it like being a student athlete in California? Do you guys stand in line? The perks you get? Do you get special requests for autographs, things like that? Celebrity sightings? What is it like being a student athlete in California?
Yeah, LA is, like you named it, just a hub for just culture in general. And I think we're surrounded by so many things. We have so many things at our fingertips, and I think we just capitalize off of that. And yeah, we love the city we live in. Personally, I love living in LA. Lots of opportunities come our way just because of where we're located geographically. So to answer your question, yes, we do.
Yeah, it's truly such a blessing to be in the Big Ten and competing against Midwestern teams while living in Los Angeles. And like Cheridyn said, there's so many opportunities. It's just a hub, and it's been really fun. I love it.
Yeah, our athletes are certainly leveraging, I think, the full experience of being a student athlete these days. And so it's a multifaceted experience, and we certainly want that to be. Our athletes know you come to UCLA, and you got to be great in the classroom, and you got to be great on the court, and then you get all these other things, which I think are really specific to our landscape in LA. So I think they have a pretty good life.
Great campus, by the way.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Lincoln Arneal, Husker Illustrated. Alfee, the fellow coaches in the league picked you 5th in the conference. What was your reaction when you saw that, especially with 10 newcomers?
Yeah, I think it's humbling for sure. You don't expect ever that, and there's just so many good teams in the conference, and like the margins between 4th and 6th or 4th and 8th are so slim. I think we take that as a great responsibility as a team. I think we know what we're capable of this year, and so in the moment, it's like, cool, let's hang on to this for a split moment, and then let's get back to work, because we got to make that happen now, and maybe even better. That's the goal. But yeah, it's always nice to be recognized by our constituents, our peers, and for them to see the potential. But the proof is in the pudding for us, so we go to work.
Cheridyn, we mentioned the newcomers. How's that integration gone of getting the newcomers and the returners meshing together and kind of to form one cohesive unit? What have you done over the summer to get the team ready for the fall?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think definitely everyone is meshing super well. It's been super fun. I think the biggest thing is honing in on our relationships outside of the court, just so that when things get challenging, as they do in every season, we have these other bonds that we can rely on and trust each other. So I think just like we've been doing a lot of fun team bonding activities. Like I said earlier, like living in LA, there's so much always to do. So I think we take advantage of that to like amplify our team cohesiveness too. So yeah, definitely just like building bonds like outside of volleyball.
Lee Feinswald with 900 square feet. Alfee, you talk about, you want to talk about the other players, but I mean, it's not every day that you get a transfer class like this. I mean, like, BK went to all those Final Fours, Singletary played on national championship team, Meg, he probably didn't carry it to him, he's that kind of player. How did it all come about that you got them in there?
It was, I think the fun thread that ties all that together when I think about it is it felt like we didn't have to oversell ourselves. We told them what the vision of this program was, and from day one with Cheridyn when we got here, the narrative has been the same, I think, and it's taken some time and it's still evolving, but we shared what this vision and this looked like for our program. We shared, who we are as people and what we want to do as competitors, and so kind of looking in hindsight, yeah, I can see like from an outside lens looking in, it's like, holy, we have these great pieces, and it felt so organic and normal that they are with us, because these are the people they are. These are the things that they want. They want to win at the highest level, but also want to be a part of something that's transformational. So it really was, it was just a really natural process is the best way I can put it. But also looking back, it's pretty awesome that we got some of these big pieces in here to make us better, of course.
That's great. Will any of those incoming freshmen get a lot of playing time?
I'll tell you after week 2. No, I anticipate everybody to compete. Like our freshmen can come in and I know they can play volleyball. I haven't had my eyes on them just yet. But from the word from our open gyms, it's pretty heated and competitive in there. So we tell our team, like, hey, I mean, I don't care if you're Mari Singletary, PK, Cheridyn, Zayna, whoever it is, like you got to come in and compete, and that's what we're doing is we're creating a roster that in the gym is just going hard at each other, and so I think they all know that.
Since you've been in the open gym, can any of those freshmen?
Sorry, what was that?
Can any of those freshmen break the line?
We have some fierce freshmen who are hungry and competitive. They bring so much to our gym. I'm so excited to see everyone compete. Yeah.
Agreed.
I was hoping they'd say like a name, like, hey, this person's going to play. I mean, if you're asking like just across the board, Eliana, our freshman, she's great ball control. We have Mia Benziuti on the right side. She can block, she can attack. And we have a freshman in Sack Codling, who's one of the best liberos in the country. She held her junior team. So, I mean, yes, we have Lola as a transfer, and we have these other pieces that are just right there that are going to battle and compete. I think it's anyone's game, honestly.
Kai's on Daily Bruin. For Zayna, as Coach has said, a lot of transfers that have bought into the mindset, the goals of the program. What have those been for you?
I think honestly getting on board and being on board with the journey and the goals of this team, because we have really big goals this year. And I think, coming in as a transfer, just integrating myself into that and having conversations with all of the girls on the team, building those relationships and gaining really closeness with all of the coaches to just really align ourselves with those goals.
And are you able to speak to what any of those goals are, either individually or just for the team?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we want to win a natty. We're going for the Final Four. We want to be Big Ten champions. So yeah.
And then being from Wheaton, Illinois, is this special to you? Joining Big Ten and you get to do it in Chicago?
Yeah, for sure. I'm so grateful to be back here. I honestly think Chicago is one of the best cities in the country, and it's amazing here.
And then for Coach, I think, definitely on paper you see the talent, the capability this team has, and you're going into your third year with the program that, hasn't made the tournament since 2021. How are you able to still, give the team the confidence that, yes, you can make the tournament, yes, you can, compete for a national title?
Yeah, I think the narrative is like we kind of make the narrative what we want. And really, I think what we fundamentally believe is like, yeah, none of us are happy with the probably results of the last 2 years, and we use those experiences to learn and get better. We keep doing the work. The work we've done, I think, has been consistent, and it's been in the right direction, and I feel really confident. I feel very confident about the pieces we have, and we have the people in the right seats this year. But the work remains the same. We don't change that. We just adapt and kind of evolve and get better.
We have a question for one of our student journalists.
My name is Antonio Waller, and I attend at Bronson Elementary School. And my question was for the coach. What would you be doing if you are still in your 20s?
Oh. Antonio, that's a good question. I'm glad to have you with us, buddy. If I were still in my 20s? No. Well, Antonio, I believe it or not, I actually used to play volleyball, and I played for our USA team. So in my 20s, I was playing on the national team and trying to make an Olympics. So I probably would still be playing if I was in my 20s. Yeah, and not having my knees hurt anymore.
That's too real. Another question from our student journalist.
My name is Deja Marai, and I attend Brunson Elementary. And my question was, what is the most challenging thing about your sport?
Yeah, I would say the most challenging thing about our sport is the teamwork aspect of it. You see the sports like tennis, swimming, where it's kind of you just perfect your own craft. But when you're having to rely on your teammates or your skill affects your teammates, it's more about now, okay, how can I make my teammates better? Or what can I learn from my teammates that will help me make them better? So yeah, definitely the teamwork aspect of it, especially in volleyball, because literally like everyone's touch like affects the whole like game. So
I agree. I think it's one of the things that's very beautiful about the sport of volleyball, and I also think it's very challenging, but it's amazing too. I think having all those different pieces and all those different positions, but then also being able to play every skill is something that's very difficult. Like even, I'm trying to think of sports, but like even like tennis players, I feel like there's just no other sport where you're contorting your body in the way that volleyball players do, and have to be that dynamic and athletic, and then also maintaining a culture and the team aspect of it as well. So it's pretty cool.
Alfee, was there anything you learned during the first season going through the Big Ten that you've made changes or altered the way you run the program for this season?
Yeah, I think the way we rest and recover and travel we knew heading into first year there was going to be a lot of trial by error, and just learning kind of in the fire of things. And we certainly took away from that. I think we've dealt with a lot of specialists this year in terms of how we sleep, the timeline at which we travel, and making sure that we get a little more time on the front end. I don't think, even though we knew what those hours look like, it's not necessarily the singular travel trip, it's the cumulative effect of that over the course of the year. So how are we playing our best volleyball at the end of the year, and what decisions are we making in early September to make sure that we're preparing for that?
Tedrick with the Volleyball Project. You all look nice, by the way. What goes into your fits? So do you guys change different? Like, no, I'm going to wear this, I'm not going to wear this. What goes into an event like this?
Like today?
Yeah,
For today?
like today.
Oh, that's a good question. You moved on us, so it's like, You all take it
Sure,
first,
you
ladies.
got it.
Take us away.
I actually planned out my outfits 2 months ago, so I already kind of knew the vision, what I was looking for. Yeah, just lots of early prep and trying things on.
Yeah, it was a trip to Nordstrom and just trying a lot of things on and figuring out how to make business attire look good on me especially.
I probably spent more time on social media than I have in 2 months on Pinterest, and also my husband made me do a lot of fashion shows at our house. I had to try on a lot of things, and yeah, we came up with this. I don't know. Hopefully it works.
Looks good.
Sheridan's nails also match her suit
yes.
too. Yeah.
It's nice.
Go ahead, look at.
Attending the first match of the year, real match of the year, against Long Beach State. What are your thoughts going into that matchup?
Yeah, at first I was like, wow. But truly, I'm really excited to be back in the Pyramid. I think it's one of the best volleyball venues in the country, and I have so much love for that community and Long Beach in general. I'm an alumni from Long Beach. My boyfriend plays there. I'm so passionate about that community and how much they love volleyball and how important it is to them. So I'm really excited to be back there and just competing, and it's going to be a little interesting being in a different jersey, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
And then Alfee, the house settlement was finalized too. How has that changed roster building or revenue sharing? Those conversations you having differently, or how does that alter your approach to roster management?
Yeah, I think we've all navigated it in our own unique ways, and I think LA and UCLA is a really unique space. Prior to all of that being moved, we actually had a movement that was a little more independent to just us as a program, and that was it's called Bruins Edge, and we're really just around the professional development of our athletes. I think we'd be remiss in not providing these opportunities or helping at least network. Our athletes do a lot on their own. We don't have to do a lot. They're handling their own socials, they're networking in LA, and it's a tremendous, I think, credit to them. But we also understand, as a program, we have an opportunity to really a further reach in LA, and so we've utilized the networks, I think, that we have currently, and also the networks that we're trying to create and build to give them more opportunities in the NIL space. And so that's how we've stayed competitive. I think it's unique to us at UCLA and being in LA. And I think it's actually built in some purpose and meaning. We want them to do things that they're passionate about, and it's not just a money grab. It's, hey, how do we get you to, have some sort of connection for when you're done playing for UCLA, you have this door potentially open for you to go do some big things, and hopefully, make some money in the process. So, yeah.
Kai Duzan, Daily Brewing. For Cheridyn, obviously you had a breakout campaign last year, and the Big Ten schedule is always going to be a gauntlet. You're also throwing in, I believe, 10 preseason or pre-conference games on the road. Sort of what Coach alluded to, but how do you just manage the workload, the sort of the energy you're putting in to have another good season?
Yeah, I think, and we actually were just talking about this. I think one of the things that allows me to be so successful is just the balance that I have in taking care of myself outside of the court. I think the city and the space that I'm in is a big part of that, and that's why I just love UCLA and living in LA so much, is because there's, on my off days, I can do so many things just to take care of me and just my mental health and just my well-being in general, doing things that fill me up outside of volleyball, and that way I can be my best self when I am playing volleyball. So yeah, I think definitely just taking care of my whole person, pretty much.
And then for Coach, a bit off topic, but last year you were coaching the Olympics, so we had Coach Amir Lugo Rodriguez representing UCLA. I was just curious if he's still with the program.
Amir is no longer with the program, yeah.
Gotcha. And you brought in Coach Vogel from the men's program. I was just curious, what went into that decision? What do you think he brings from, the very successful men's programs?
Yeah, I think his resume speaks for himself. Him being a two-time national champion on the men's side is certainly impressive. I think he has a tremendous acumen for the game, especially on the block and defense side. He sees the game at a really high level. He's implemented systems at a very high level on the men's side, and so as that process unfolded, and there were a number of candidates that were really credible. He certainly, him being a Bruin himself, having played for UCLA, coached for UCLA, I think that was, on top of his volleyball acumen, was an incredible pull for us. So it's been a really fun integration process, and we're really excited to get started with him.
Last question here, because we're running out of time.
Just quickly for the players, I was curious if this like having the men's program be so successful, either have like pressure in the women's program or motivate the women's program in any way, or is it more just separate because you guys play at different times of the year?
I think, I don't know, I came from Long Beach, so I'm used to having a very high-level men's program. I think it's amazing. Like, it could not be better watching men's volleyball at a super high level. So I honestly think it just fires us up to be better. And I don't think necessarily it's more pressure, but I think UCLA, we're destined for greatness. And I think that's kind of the standard of going to that school. And having the men's program be that example is great. And I love watching them play, and I love watching Andrew Rowan, their setter, play. It's a great example for me and for our team.
Yeah, I think when you go to UCLA, you're entering one of the most insane volleyball communities in the world, like whether that's men's volleyball, beach volleyball, indoor volleyball, like all of these programs, like this is probably, I would say, one of the top volleyball hubs like in the country, if not in the world, honestly. So I think just knowing that and knowing what you're a part of is motivating in itself to be great for the volleyball community that we have here, and alumni and network, just everyone.
All right, we're out of time. Bruins, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.